Hey, how you doing? Hey guys, this is Christy Matthews with ChristyMatthewsOnline.com, and tonight I'm broadcasting live from Oakley, California. It's a great evening here, and in fact, the Warriors just won, so that's pretty exciting. Game two, woohoo, Warriors! Anyway, I hope you all have had a good day. We'll give Facebook just a moment to go ahead and build us an audience, and we're going to go ahead and get started here. So I hope that you like the topic that I have for you tonight. Um, it's something that we all need to master in our businesses. It doesn't matter what we're doing unless we have quite a large budget to have somebody do this for us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So the topic is warning, you may be broke because your copy sucks. So learn how to use swipe files so that it can help you write like a pro. You know, have you ever read someone's work and wonder, gosh, I wish I could write like that? You know, and all the writing gurus will tell you read a lot, write a lot, and you'll become a better writer. But quite frankly, creating a swipe file is a learning method that most pro writers use to improve their writing skills. Now, taking a coach or hiring a coach is a faster way to improve your writing skills, but it can be very expensive and there is quite a learning curve there. But creating a swipe file is free and it's a good method for fine-tuning your skills. Now, when I say swipe somebody else's work, I'm not talking about plagiarizing their work. In no way do you want to copy people's work. Okay, but you want to use your content to understand how to apply different writing styles and different techniques. And you'll start to learn, you know, the way different people write. I mean, let's look at the copywriting guru of our times, and that's Dan Kennedy. You go ahead and you just look at his style of writing, and you'll start to get a feel for the way that he sets up a title and then or a headline and then a subheadline, and how he gets into the introduction of his copy and then it flows into the closing. And you'll start learning different styles by different type of writers that you feel attracted to. So what exactly is a swipe file? So a swipe file is a collection of writing examples, just like I had mentioned, and these can be anything from headlines to blog post openings and from sales emails to landing pages. And a good place to store this material is maybe in Evernote. You know, it will go across the cloud, so it will be, you know, available to any one of your devices. I like to use Google Drive myself. I set up different folders for, you know, the person that I like to follow. And I save every one of their emails that come through to me. I look at their blog post. I save a lot of their blog posts. And you can also break up these swipe files and organize them into categories such as, you know, pages, sales emails, landing pages, headlines, and maybe metaphor examples. So how exactly does a swipe file improve your skills? Well, like I said, a swipe file will help you understand writing techniques as you see how other people write. And it also provides templates for your own writing, you know, and a swipe file can also help you overcome writer's block. I mean, let's face it, we all get into, you know, some sort of slump or we just get a block, and just having that material available to us might get, you know, those creative juices flowing again, and then, you know, the ideas will come along, maybe just reading a few headlines, you know, that type of thing, and all of a sudden your copy comes together. So the purpose of the swipe file is to study techniques and templates. You know, never, like I said, never use it to copy sentences or ideas word by word. You know, to avoid plagiarizing, you know, you may prefer to study text that are outside of your industry. You know, if you're a network marketer, maybe you're going to want to look at text maybe for attracting dentists, for, you know, for lack of better example. You know, something that is totally out of the network marketing arena. And if you're a dentist or somebody writing for a dentist, you know, out of that arena as well. So the examples in your swipe file are only useful if you understand why a piece of content was written in a certain way. So try to figure out why a piece of content is engaging or not, if it's persuasive or not, if it's inspirational or not, and start studying emails. You know, once you go ahead and you respond to a capture page or a landing page, and if you don't know what one of those are, you may see an offering where you're offered something, you know, maybe a free ebook or something like that. In exchange for that, you're going to give up your name and your email address. So, and then you're going to end up on somebody's email list. And they should start emailing to you on some sort of regularity. So start studying those emails and add them to your swipe file. Like I said, you know, I should show you my file. I wish I can give you a screenshot here. But in fact, I had to up my storage because there are so many different copywriters that I like to follow that I've been studying their style, and I keep them in a file. And just as a quick digression here, I also keep a photo swipe file as well. So you may have heard me talk about that on another video, but you know, you find an awesome photo out there. You want to make sure that you can share it, though, that there aren't any royalty commitments attached to that photo. But if you can use it commercially free, no royalties attached, put it in your swipe file. Anyway, when you're studying emails, what was it about the subject line that enticed you to open the mail in the first place? What was the purpose of the email? How does it engage you so that you want to read on? Does the writer entice you to click through? I mean, I know you've seen them too. I mean, you go ahead and you look in an email and go, nah, I'm not interested in this. Delete, right? No interest to you whatsoever, whatever. So swipe files will also help you become a better blogger. You know, a blog post consists of several elements, you know, a headline, a subheadline, an opening paragraph, subheadings, the main body of the post, and then a closing paragraph. So you might want to consider the following questions when you're analyzing a blog post. So what's the big idea in the article in the first place? What problem does the article try to solve? Which problem, well, I should say, does the structure of the article work? Does the headline grab your attention? How about the flow? Does it seem that it flows from one idea or opinion to another? Does it make you curious? Why does the opening paragraph pull you into the article, or does it not? How does the closing paragraph inspire you? Or does the article just fizzle out? And like I mentioned before, that's usually when you're closing the article and you're moving on. So a swipe file can also help you discover your voice. You know, even if you understand the different elements that will help influence your voice is what I'm trying to say. So look for these elements when analyzing different writing styles. Does the writing have a pleasant rhythm? Are the sentences too long or too short? Develop your voice takes time, and you know, be patient with it. Don't get fussy over it, and please, you know, don't get frustrated and overwhelmed, because this is a process and it's going to take time. And then just somewhere along the line, things are going to gel and it's going to start coming together. You know, experiment and play with it. Have some fun. The fun of learning the skill is that we can always get better and better. You know, that's the mantra. In fact, I for some reason don't have my bracelet on today. You know, you may have caught me wearing a black bracelet. Used to be gray, but I've had it for so long, all of the colors come off. But what it says is that I'm getting better and better. And it's just a reminder just to keep my mind centered on the fact that this is a daily process. We get better and better by practicing and working our craft on a day-to-day basis. So, whether we're learning to write, to dance, play the piano, or even illustrate, we can experiment with our style. We can observe how other people work, and we can integrate their techniques into our own work. So take charge of your learning. And books are useful to help understand writing techniques, other people's work, like I said, but books are often not practical though. They can be a little bit more, theoretical, more example-based, but not real world. I like the real world aspect because, what you're receiving on your email is, somebody who's actually making a living doing that. And I think that those are the best people to be learning from, quite frankly. So complement your learning by studying content, because this allows you to understand techniques and apply the science, because there is the science of persuasion and there's a science of psychology that's involved here. And don't try to study everything at one time. Like I said, go slow and don't get overwhelmed. Focus on one type of content at a time and always be a student. And I can tell you this, I'm going to close with this. The gurus always say, if you master copywriting, you will forever be in demand, as copywriting is one of the highest paid skills to acquire. So keep that in mind. So in closing, I have a special treat for you. I'm putting up a link above this video for a free bonus training from a $1 Million Copywriter. It's about a 90-minute training, and Brian unveils his deadly copywriting secrets that can literally print money right before your eyes. It's amazing training. I've gone through it myself. Plus, you'll also have an opportunity to purchase his course if you'd like, which is hours of copy. I think it's like maybe 9, 10, maybe even 11 hours worth of training. And it's where he shares his techniques and secrets should you wish to advance your education in this area. So that's all I've got for you tonight, folks. I hope that you got some value out of today's video, and maybe it inspired some ideas for you. So hone your skills by grabbing a copy of that free training. And if you got some value from this, would you feel free to go ahead and share it with your teammates, or share it with somebody else that you think may get some value from it as well. So that's it for tonight, and I'll see you on the next video, and look for that link up above the video. Okay, good night. I'll see you next time. Bye now.